Thank you, guys. I'd just like to start out. Thank USA Football and MaxPreps, obviously the Seattle Seahawks, for having us. And let's get right into the questions for Ross. I mean, that really all starts with the kids and the commitment they have and buying into the process that's been created over the last 14 years. And really something that Butch has mastered, and getting the kids to become one team, working together hard. And obviously the process that we went through the last week up at Fort Worden, that's really when it all comes together. You know, it's really the same recipe because those kids all buy in the same way, and now we just have more guys to give the ball to. It's the same thing, though. It's not necessarily the most talented kids that are our biggest playmakers or are making things happen. You know, we have guys like Ross here that are arguably the best player on the team, and those are the guys that make Bellevue football what Bellevue football really is.
Yeah, well, they're the most talented team I think I've ever seen on film, and I think Butch would say the same thing. Coach Connor would say the same thing. They're one of the most talented teams in the country, if not the most talented team, so that's a great challenge for us. It'll be a ton of fun going down there. Can't focus too much on what they do. I think it's mostly we just got to focus on how to make us better and how to make us the best, because that's what we always focus on, is more on us. But I mean they're ridiculously talented, and it'll be a really fun challenge, and I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, that's there all the time. Coach Butch always will show us the film when he's not happy with what we're doing, and he thinks we're sloughing or he doesn't like how the film looks. He'll always put on the De La Salle tape. And Coach Connor was a senior that year, starting offensive lineman, and the very first play was a touchdown, and it's I think everyone should go watch it if they get a chance. It's just a perfectly executed play, and then every time we see that, Coach Butch is always saying this is where we got to get to, and the De La Salle team, the team that beat De La Salle is the 04 team is always talked about as like you guys aren't there until you get to be like the 04 team was. So they're absolutely there. They set the bar for what we always try to get to, and not many teams have. They're probably the best Bellevue team we've ever had, maybe the one 2 years ago. But yeah, they definitely set the standard, and it's one that we always try to work towards. Yeah, I think we definitely do. I think we always get – it's people's best games. Every time they play us, people give us their best game, and we wouldn't want it any other way. And it's it's fun to compete, and I don't think it would be fun if teams didn't want to beat us a lot. And it's a good challenge to know that we do have a target on our back, and I think it's just good for us to not get complacent and just keep working because we know we do have that target.
You know, with Butch, it's the little things. Butch always hounds on the little things. It's getting up to the ball quickly. It's everybody snapping down together. It's being very, very efficient in everything we do and very, very crisp in everything we do. And ultimately, I think that's really what makes us or dictates the success that we've had the past 14 years. Yeah, absolutely. I was coached by a lot of, former players myself, and I think through the process of playing Bellevue football, you see what a tremendous effect it has on your life, not just as a football player, but becoming an adult and doing the things that you need to do to be a successful adult. And you want to keep instilling those traits into the kids that are coming up through the program. So I think that's a big thing of why we do it. And it's fun to coach with your teammates, the guys that you love, your best friends. There's something special about that.